I know that we're all in hiding, but at least the weather is pretty nice today. What would be nicer is if we didn't have to worry about protecting you.
Hopefully one day we can use our elemental powers outside of fighting enemies. For right now, fighting for a peace is the nicest thought we can have.
It's too bad my power of talking to animals is why we're here. I have vital information that our enemies want to extract from my mind after I talk to the sea serpent known as Wojira. It contains the directions of how to find the Ravager Crystal, which will destroy everyone and everything we know. That's not going to happen as long as we're still here. We will defend you, no matter what.
I've noticed that we've been running low on rations. I'll be back in a flash. Those guys must be the reason why my elemental power isn't working. I'll have to worry about those rations later. Oh no! I can't outrun them!
What happened? I thought you were getting supplies.
It's not the best time. There were crystal spiders and warriors lurking all around. My power shut down when I was even near them.
Those must be the Ventstone warriors the ninja warned us about. Ventstone can shut down elemental power, and an army made with that material means we don't stand a chance. Well, we are running low on food. We aren't going to survive if we need to keep watching over him for a few hours.
Could be a few days, could be a few weeks. We don't know for sure until the League of Change is gone for good.
Are we seriously putting ourselves in danger because there's a possibility they might be defeated? The ninja can't fight against Ventstone either. I'm sure they'll find a solution, but unless someone has a better idea than waiting it out, we're going to be much more cautious from here on out. Nelson, can I talk to you for a minute? Is it possible to get rid of your memories for getting the crystal and trick the enemy into thinking you still have them? Wojira was killed when your team fought her, so there's no way of anyone acquiring those memories again. We could research how to do that. Problem is, I'm not sure who to trust, or if I should risk exposing myself. Is there anything special about those memories other than directions to a crystal? I know how to get it. I receive a little bit of information here and there, but any external information is kind of fuzzy. Well, hopefully you will find some knowledge that can actually help us win this war. This is the last of what we have for food. I guess the next best thing would be to hunt down some animals if we can find any. With all due respect, I prefer not killing anything I can talk to. Well, that's understandable, but if you were in a situation where it was the only way to survive, would you do it? Would you kill a friend if it was the best chance of saving what you love?
Your power is extremely helpful.
It'll definitely help keep us warm. Also, what's with that giant spider? That's not a regular spider.
I saw them when I was in the forest. We need to get ready for battle.
At last, we have him cornered. I have to admit, your teamwork is pretty formidable. You really thought you could avoid the inevitable forever? In the end, it will be the League of Change that will continue to be the most dominant force in this realm. Right now, I wouldn't be so arrogant if I were you. I never did care much for sorcery. No, not Rattletail! Do you want to give up now, or are you willing to lose more of your allies? I will not come back as a failure. Just get him already. Ah! Ow! Ash, you're supposed to be dead. Also, you still owe me $5. I really thought my Vine illusion would work longer than that. You made a mistake by thinking I would get that sentimental over my friends. This will be the second time I see you get eliminated, except now I am a willing participant in your demise. My apologies for being late. You didn't really do a good job of giving me directions. That's because it was written in invisible ink. I thought that you could read it. Never mind. Good to see you again, Pale Man. It's definitely been a while since our days in the tournament. Glad that we're on the same side instead of fighting for ourselves. That should keep them distracted for a while. Thanks for the help.
No problem.
Not even the Master of Speed is a match for one of the Hands of Time. I am not a fan of being deceived, and I will continue to punish those that choose that course of action. By the way, most of us have already moved on with Ash's death, especially now that there's a new Master of Smoke. His name is... Griffin! This is the result of when you keep fighting against my will. You're a monster! As long as we have our powers, we will continue to resist against you. Good luck fighting without your elements. We just lost Griffin Turner. We don't need any more casualties that we can avoid. What's going on up there? Are we winning? Not exactly. Most of our friends have been captured, and Griffin Turner is dead. Oh no, I really want to help, but those Venstone warriors will just cancel out my power, and if I'm captured, Karvon will have what he wants. It would be for the best if you evacuate now. Good luck, Nelson. You're too late. Nelson is long gone. It matters not. With the amount of resources and allies we have, he cannot hide from us forever. Ugh. Speaking of allies, how is your brother doing? I will make it so that you did not say that. You're lucky that I have more patience than my twin, otherwise you wouldn't even be breathing right now. You are wise to surrender. Would be ashamed to make more of a mess than we need to. It's great that we had some information about this lake. It certainly made things a little faster. Though it's unfortunate we couldn't capture the one we wanted. As long as he continues to refuse helping us navigate the Crystal Labyrinth, our chances of transforming Ninjago will not be happening. If we can't come to him, we'll have to find a way to get him to come to us. But how? By using someone special to him as a bargaining chip. It's so good to have you join my league, Misdemeanor. Finally, someone got my name right! You should have seen what I did to the last loser who messed it up! But yes, I'm glad I can be part of a cause for freedom. No more pajama brats to ruin my ability to have a good time! McBragg, I have an important mission for you. There's this citizen that my boss is looking for. Can you bring her to us?
That will not be a problem. My only duty is to uphold the law.
Even when I'm hiring known criminals in front of you.
Doesn't matter who's in charge, as long as I can punish whoever's considered a threat to an established order. I did the same for the previous mayor, and this will be no different.
I'm glad that you're motivated. Ugh! Oh! It's one of those green acolyte vigilantes that have become quite a nuisance lately. Ugh, you will never win. Allow me to make an example out of him. No, he almost took my one good eye. This is something I've got to take care of myself. They really should learn it's futile to overthrow what's best for them. That crack in the wall would make it easier for an infiltration, which is why it should be maintained, just like my reputation with the average citizen. I prefer riding a wolf. Don't worry, Fearless, I wasn't talking about you. We could use a little better security than the Veil of Truth, but at least our enemies still have no way of knowing where we are. Nelson, where are the other elemental masters? Griffin Turner is dead, and everyone else has been captured, probably to be taken to the same place where they have our other friends. I'm willing to bet they have my sister there as well. We are going to get her back along with everyone, including Vanya. I've already promised her that we would get married, and I can't go back on my promise. Yeah, I mean, that ring must have been expensive. Jay, if our world is destroyed in the end, that's going to be the least of my concern. True, at least you have someone to get married to. I lost Vanessa so long ago, and I've friend-zoned Nia ever since I caught her cheating on me. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Her lips were nice. Whoa, calm down. It's just a joke. I've already moved on. Don't forget that I was the one who broke up with her. That's true. I appreciate that. At least you both moved on. Skylar cheated on me with Dareth, and I'm still struggling to forgive her. I even assumed she got pregnant. I am so relieved that I don't care about relationship drama. Hello, Ninjago City! Gail Gossip here! Thank you for doing this interview, Mr. Obsidian! Please, my friends call me Flint.
Hi, Flint. I'm Vinny.
Not now, Vinny! I'm the one who's talking! Shut up and do your job! You don't have to be rude towards your companion. Violence amongst allies only creates a world of hatred and suffering. Which, I agree! So, what is it like being the mayor of Ninjago? It's been an enlightening experience since I took over. There are some rumors going around that you're being a tyrant. What is your response? I will make it no secret that I have implemented strict rules and punished anyone who disagrees, but it's for their own safety. I recently hired Hound Dog McGuire to be an enforcer and lead the police, along with my personal security bots. He has quite the reputation of getting the job done. Where are you from, and what inspired you to take over? I can confidently say that I'm not from this world. I brought Lamar, my son, to Ninjago when he was a child. We left because our old home was overrun by an awful tyrant. Much worse than even I could be. He also used to be my friend before his betrayal, which hurt me even more, especially my eye. I took over because I wanted to prove to myself that I could be the hero that he never was. I'm not perfect, and I'm not going to try to be, but I will defend my people as long as you support me and promise not to betray what I have planned. Mom, can you please turn it off? Can you believe what Flint is saying? The Golden Guardians have been nothing but kind and helpful with our training. They were allies of the first Binjitsu Master during the formation of Ninjago. Flint also led an assault on the monastery and captured a bunch of our allies. His tongue speaks of propaganda in an attempt to trick us with sympathy. Well, it's not going to work. Once we secure the Ravager Crystal and rescue our fallen friends, we'll start taking back Ninjago City as soon as possible. Do you think it's possible that he's telling the truth about what his life was like? Why would you doubt the Golden Guardians? They've been nothing but helpful since I first met them. I mean, how much do we really know about Callan and the Golden Realm? Wu is the most familiar with this topic. His father took him at a young age to learn a little bit of golden power. The ruler of the Golden Realm, Callan, has always been a mystery. But one thing that has been consistent is that he's desired the stability of the 16 realms, Ninjago included. He only gets involved if there's a major threat endangering the realms. Oh really? Sure would have been nice if he helped out when Maru and his ghost army cursed our lands, or when the Omega's Oni tribe turned everyone to stone and plunged multiple realms into darkness. It's probably for the best that he didn't get involved in any of our past conflicts, otherwise we would have relied on him for everything while learning nothing along the way. Also, at least he's supporting your training by using golden power to his full potential. Doesn't mean we can't have our suspicions until we learn more about what he wants. Well, folks, there you have it. I'm sure he'll continue to lead us to a bright future. Hopefully he's not as bad as Lord Karvon when he was in charge.
Oh yeah, he literally made it illegal to report the news.
This was a great interview. Let's do it again sometime. Do you think you have a chance of winning over the people? I cannot force the people to accept me as a hero to them. Using fear is a good tactic, but it is not the most sustainable. Something that the Golden Guardians fail to realize. Yes, Father, of course. Seems like we keep getting more prisoners more often than we should. With how long some of us have been here, hope feels completely gone. There has to be a way to get out somehow. We've tried! They only open the force field when Ventstone warriors feed us, which I have thought about since being placed here. If we touch them, our bodies are at risk of becoming like them.
She has been working on upgrading me to withstand that type of energy. It's a long shot, but it's the best plan we've got.
It's always good to have good quality food to forget my troubles. My home has been very quiet since Nelson ran away for a second time. Every day, I've been worried about whether he's suffered any serious injuries.
He's going to be fine if you have faith that he knows what he's doing.
Thanks, I needed to hear that.
No problem. At least he still has parents to come back to. I should get to my apartment before curfew. Oh yeah, what did you think of my newest pie?
It could use less sugar. Too much sugar leads to blind optimism that everything will taste great, just like my son.
I'll take that feedback into consideration, since I plan to get better at baking.
You should have seen what happened the first time you tried to make a strawberry souffle. It was a disaster. Like when Nelson tried to make ice cream pizza. Anyway, I also had to get going.
We need you to come with us.
I didn't think I broke any of the new laws.
Perhaps you haven't, but your son has. You're his mother, which makes you a complacent and guilty.
What did you do with Nelson?
Just cooperate, and you will soon be reunited with him.
I guess you're right about Tuna not being that bad. Ugh! Careful, son. You wouldn't want to break your leg. Yeah, 'cause you'd know a thing or two about that. Look, I really do feel bad for how I treated you and your mother after your sister died. It's okay, I'm moving on from that. No, it's not okay. I tried to protect you both by using fear and punishment, but my idea of protection only divided our family further. And joining Flint Obsidian to destroy the ninja did not fix that. If your mother was in the same room... You want to tell her how sorry you are. I know. I can forgive you since you're aware of what you've done, but I can't speak on her behalf. I just hope she's happy and doing well with her life. Hello? Who is this? Nelson, it's me, your mother. I'm in trouble right now. What kind of trouble? Come to these coordinates I'm gonna send, and I can explain. Sorry everyone, but my mother is in trouble. I'm aware that I will be taking a huge gamble, but I can't abandon her. Thank you for bringing me here. You might as well leave without drawing too much attention. I'm not a fan of going behind everyone's backs, but I have to try saving my mother. What if it's a trap? That's a risk I'm going to have to take if it means saving her life. At last he comes. Nelson! Thank goodness you're here! Mother! I'm getting you away from him! I knew I could have faith in you! Camille! You betrayed us! Then again, I shouldn't be too surprised. There are benefits to joining the winning team. Just took me a while to realize that. Karvon, where's my mother? You want to save her and your other friends? You need to show me how to find the Ravager Crystal. That will destroy all of Ninjago. I'd rather be sent to the Departed Realm than to live long enough to bring my home to ruin. So, if you're going to kill me, just get it over with. Why kill you when you can suffer knowing I will be the one to destroy your mother? You're bluffing. I may not be a saint, but I uphold whatever promises I make. Oh no. Alright, I'll help you. Just make sure to let her go when this is over. You and your mother could join my team in order to have a new life in my paradise. I'm not that stupid to align with evil. If this world comes to an end, I'll spend the time that's left with those I care about. You will regret rejecting the best offer you're going to get. I highly doubt that. I hope we're not too late. I have no idea how far they are until they get to the crystal. It's going to be a challenge to go through the labyrinth, but it does help that Nelson is at least leaving behind a trail for us to follow. The first Ninjitsu Master and a few others know how to find what Karvon is looking for. Not even Garmadon or I know the way to it. Cole and I have been here before when we had to face a man known as Shinobis a while back. It was after Lloyd got tricked into destroying a mirror that kept him trapped for decades. Ugh, don't remind me. So what exactly is the Crystal Labyrinth? The Crystal Labyrinth used to be the headquarters of the Elemental Masters during the Serpentine War. It also holds the most dangerous weapon in all of Ninjago's history. Isn't there always a most dangerous weapon? Not like what we're about to encounter. With all of the guards busy, we might be able to get through undetected. No one's been in here for decades. Who are you? I am Nelson, and this is Karvon. We need the Ravager Crystal to save my dying mother. She has an unknown illness that we're trying to cure. You speak with confidence, but I sense your body language says anything but the truth you claim, which makes you a threat. I will provide you with the threat you should worry about right now.
Remember me, Master Egalt?
No, I thought you were gone until the end of eternity.
My quest for ultimate power was never extinguished, and I will have my revenge one day.
You always were my least favorite student.
And I never cared much for your ideas on balance over chaos. One day I'll be free, and it will be a glorious day.
What was that? My medallion can summon a dragon known as Thunderfang, but only once a month for emergencies. That's why you don't see me messing with it, for I have other ways of defeating my enemies you can't see coming. Apparently so. Jay, it was heavier than I expected. Don't worry about what's broken in the past. We must move forward to prevent what can be broken in the future. The Elemental Masters have always questioned what was in there, but could never open it, including Crux and Necronics, the Hands of Time. Is there some kind of key or way to get inside? I think I know how the first Ninjitsu Master was able to get it open. Perhaps it requires two to open it. I got this! Looks like there was a guardian protecting the Ravager Crystal. Seeing how the first Ninjitsu Master had some dragons to guard the 4 golden weapons that created this world, it would make sense for that to be the case here. Just like how you had to deal with them back then, I think you'll have to do that once again. Who goes there? Are you allies of the 2 that just passed here? Did he actually speak? I can't be the only one who heard that. This doesn't seem like any dragon we've encountered before. We are not your enemy. That's what the purple one said when he spoke to me, right before the red one knocked me out with his strength. The purple one is with us, but we can explain. I don't plan to allow any more trespassers to distract me. Your intrusion will be your demise. We can take care of this overgrown reptile with a hat. Lloyd, Coco, hurry and stop Karvon. Once there's an opening, we'll go. Ninjago! The Guardians are distracted. Now's our chance. You don't look that scary to me. Seriously, you look pathetic. Oh please, I've been electrocuted in water and survived that. Do your worst. Nothing against you, but I miss Rocky. He was a strong dragon. You really thought I could be taken care of easily? Don't let the intruders get to the chamber! Egalt, wait. The son of the first ninjutsu master, you side with the interlopers? They're here to stop the real intruder. I know things don't make sense, but we really are trying to secure the crystal. Why should I believe you aren't planning to trick me and destroy everything he stood for? I mean, we are attacking him and his dragons, so he has a point. Not now, Kai. If we don't stop him, everything will be destroyed. You need to trust us to have a chance of saving our realm. I sense that you are being honest and true to your word. I'm okay, just a little ticklish right now. We're here, the chamber of the Ravager Crystal. Oh, the waiting I've had to endure has finally paid off. You promised to release my mother once we leave? Like I said before, I'm a man of my word. I don't go back on a deal like some people do. Okay, I guess it was foolish of me to refuse sharing the location of the crystal in this maze when I was supposed to. Unfortunate that you only admit this now, but I shouldn't expect anything less from a coward. Hey, I'm no coward. I may have insecurities and may not always be so confident, but I do my best. And yet, your special ability, your element, was failing you. Your father told me about it before he betrayed me and my allies. Because I don't have enough confidence to consider how to expand on the full potential of my ability, and I allowed myself to get too comfortable with what I already knew. The curse of an artificial power, created in a lab instead of a natural gift. As if what you do is any different. My power comes from the Staff of Honor. It is a relic my people, the Equestrian Dwellers, have used as a source of strength since the beginning of Ninjago. Now that they are gone, I have become the one entrusted to wield it on my conquest. Which one did your vision point you to? The real one has the most consistent color in the middle. It's hidden in plain sight, so you would be tricked into overthinking the solution. I'm only doing this because I'm not a self-centered psycho. What I am doing is more than just for me. By rebuilding this realm into my own image, I will have avenged those the Golden Guardians have done wrong. I don't think this is what they would want. You brought someone here. I didn't know they were following us. Liar! You deliberately brought your allies here without my knowledge. That wasn't part of the deal. Alright, fine. I betrayed your trust again, but I'm not gonna let you kill the people I care about and turn Ninjago into something it was never meant to be. Since you have no problem deceiving me, I will say that the deal never indicated I couldn't kill you. However, I will make sure your mother is free once this is all over, though she won't have much time left once this world is reformed. Don't underestimate my power. It's at a different level than our last encounter. Did you honestly believe you stood a chance? Ugh! You're making a huge mistake by hurting him. And you're making a blemish on your legacy by helping this fraud. Would a fraud have the ability to accomplish that? Your childish nature can only do so much against the strength of a true warrior. I didn't want for it to end this way, but you threatened my mother. Hope you enjoy the departed realm. Why should I be afraid of you when you're not even holding that staff the right way? Ah! What's happening to me? Radiation poisoning. The longer you hold onto the staff, the more likely you are to perish. You really don't know when to quit. Do I look like someone who feels like quitting? Even with your golden power, my strength is still superior. For being the prophesied savior of this world, I expected more. It's a good thing he's not the only one defending what we care about. You shouldn't be here! Are you seriously willing to challenge me in combat after I prove to these fools what I'm capable of? There's more than one way to defeat an enemy. Not with strength, but with savvy. Do you really think moving pillars are going to give you an advantage? The false crystals. If you touch one, this whole labyrinth will go down. What do you think we're trying to do? No! What have you done? I figured out some sort of consequence would happen if a fake one was tampered with. You put your lives at risk just to stop me from redeeming this realm? Better us than the lives of the innocent. You can only save them for so long. That's quite enough out of you. I don't go down that easily. You were saying? Get out of here. I'll retrieve the crystal. Got it! Mom? Mom, no! It's better for you two to leave rather than none of us. I've already lost my stepmother, Misako. I can't lose you either! You won't lose anything if you stay strong to who you are. Come on, Lloyd. Don't let her sacrifice be for nothing. He has to pay for this injustice. He has to! Now that I have what I need, I'll barely need a wish to get out. Did I hear? Let's go. Do you have the crystal? And where's Coco? I can tell something's wrong. Karvon got away, and he killed my mother in the process. Oh no. This whole place is going to collapse. Way more of us will die if we don't get out. Dragons can travel between realms. We can use that to help you live. Thank you, Eagle. I hope we can cross paths again in the future. I am disappointed, but satisfied that you did your best to stop the true enemy. Now, it's time we do our best to return the favor. You guys are back! Were you successful on your mission? I wish we were, but then I would be lying. At least you all have returned. Not everyone. I don't see Coco. Lloyd, what happened to her mother? She's gone. They captured her? Well, I'm sure we can find a way to— No! She's gone! Oh no. Coco is dead? Ah! Sorry about that. I need some time to process this. I didn't even get to save my mother. I miss her too, but you did the right thing by refusing to give him the power he needs to destroy this world, even if he acquired it anyway. At least you still have a mother that we know of being alive. Gee, thanks. I'll help you find her. We'll make sure that she's still okay. Lloyd and I lost our mother, but we don't have to repeat that happening for someone else if we can prevent it. No, we can't afford to worry about a personal rescue mission right now. Once the time comes, we will be able to save all of our allies. Right now, I have to figure out a new strategy to save our realm. I understand. Whatever it takes to save what we love. Now that the crystal is in our possession, it's time we begin the process of reforming this world.
I will be the one to make sure the plan succeeds.
We need to summon those that are beneath us. I will tell Hirokara to gather everyone here. So, this is what we've been fighting so hard for. This is the Ravager Crystal. It has the ability to vaporize an entire realm and allow whoever is using it to reform it in their mind. It can also give special powers to anyone near it, like us for example. Now that we have it, how do you plan to use it for the destruction of Ninjago? The Overlord will absorb the Ravager Crystal once we have the golden weapons in our possession as well. Golden weapons? Why would we need those?
The first Spinjitzu master used them to create Ninjago. To destroy Ninjago will require them to synchronize with golden weapons.
Where are we even supposed to find them?
We have a few ideas on where they're hiding. I will be in charge of retrieving the golden weapons. No matter what happens in the future, I must not give up. A ninja never quits.
It must be frustrating to know you're one step closer to losing it all after how hard you've worked to defend this realm.
Callan, how did you get here?
As the ruler of my people, I have my ways to travel across the realms. I heard everything about your mission with my crystal ball. It can view the present and the future.
It has to be nice knowing your world is not going to be threatened. Karvon wants to destroy my world, Ninjago.
I've done my job to make sure that wouldn't happen for thousands of years.
And yet, you would never come to help my people with your resources after the beginning of Ninjago, not even when Morrow took over the realm.
Because I didn't believe I would have to be involved. If I did, you and your team could never have grown to where you are now.
But we've also lost so much since then. And recently, I even became a little kid because of Nelson's father holding a personal grudge against my team, with a wish that Nauticon granted. I was powerless to do anything, almost like I never changed beyond being the kid who first awakened the Serpentine. If it weren't for him changing his mind, I would have died and never lived long enough to see if my team would be victorious. In fact, I already have died thanks to my own father. And I barely returned with Kai's help. Why do we have to keep suffering in the illusion of a bright future when everything that comes across our path is willing to contradict that belief?
Those who live in a position to work for their dreams will find it more rewarding than if they take the quick and easy path for everything, despite the sacrifices that may come with it.
What's the real reason you never helped us? Are you not as powerful as you appear?
If I assisted after already doing so with the first Spinjitzu master, I was afraid I'd need to take over just to prevent more tragedies. But that would compromise the free will of the people. Also, don't ever question my abilities. I reveal my power when I see fit.
Sorry. Your realm is so peaceful from what I've seen, and it's been like that with no conflict since Flint Obsidian's betrayal. I would love if it was possible to know my home would be forever safe from those that plan to harm it.
It's actually not impossible. Did you notice how Garmadon embraced his Oni side for a few seconds just recently?
Yeah, I never saw that happen before. The Oni are strong and powerful. I'm also part Oni.
You are also the Green Ninja, the destined savior of Ninjago. Combine that with your golden power and your Oni side, and that would be a recipe to prevent even the Overlord from returning as a threat.
You mean I can actually destroy the Overlord once and for all with my Oni form?
Not only that, but also anyone who opposes you.
I would never have to be afraid of losing a fight, or losing anyone else. How exactly do I unlock this ability?
Unfortunately, I am not knowledgeable on the Oni form. Only someone who has experience can teach you. I have to head back, but I will do what I can to support you in this troubling endeavor. Just know that I cannot get involved, or else.
Or else we lose free will and expect for you to be the answer to every problem as you rule Ninjago.
Precisely!
Just gotta get through this one last war. Then we can all finally wake up from this nightmare. Hey father, didn't expect to find you in the temple library. Well, I did need to blow off some steam, but you never read books, at least not usually. And is that tea? Grief causes even the most unexpected changes among us all. Anything new going on, other than the fact you're not a child anymore? I'm glad that's over, but I was talking to Nelson's father, and I'm wondering if you know if there's some sort of advantage to destroying an enemy forever. Unfortunately, we've been thinking of almost every scenario and have been unsuccessful. What about the powers of an Oni? I'm part Oni, and I'm sure there's gotta be a way to use that to my full potential. I know they can shapeshift and destroy, but there has to be more. With Oni form, you can become the ultimate force of destruction, but it requires a lot of anger and hatred towards your target. Neither Wu nor I have tried to attempt it with how unpredictable it is. Becoming a full Oni can destroy your mind and change who you are. It takes concentration and a focused mind in order to use its power correctly. Then perhaps you can teach me how to do it even if you're not actually demonstrating. Why? Shouldn't your golden power and everything you've learned be sufficient? I worry it won't be enough to destroy enemies like Karvon, the Overlord, or my grandmother, Hirokara. I don't know about Karvon, but the Overlord definitely cannot be destroyed. He is the embodiment of darkness and evil. Though with Oni form, it might succeed, a form of darkness against another form of darkness. I definitely need to be full Oni if there's a chance of stopping our enemies. We can save more people that way. I just lost Coco, and Misako died years ago in the Shadow Realm. I can't risk losing you and Claire too. They're both gone, but we can use it to prevent more losses. Ninjago will be closer to peace! If it corrupts you, or turns you into an unrecognizable monster, I can't help you, but I'll do my best to teach you how to use it well. Thank you for helping me. I really do hope that this conflict will be the last war. The first thing you'd want to think about is something that makes you angry. Good! Now release that anger! Perfect! The next part is unleashing the energy within that anger. Focus on a target and destroy it. Hopefully this will be enough to cause an impact. If it is against the enemy, however, you need to be careful with how much energy you use. If it's not focused, it can destroy even your allies. I will stay focused. I'm not letting anything distract me. It's impressive how powerful he has become. To think I used to be just a fan of the Green Ninja before finding out he and I are related. Sorry to hear about your birth, Mother. An unfortunate tragedy, but I'll be strong. It's what she would have wanted. If we lived in an era of peace with nothing to fight against, what would you do? I've been doing a lot of missions on my own, so I haven't thought about that too much. I probably will want to visit Jesper, the guy who adopted me before Garmadon gave me up as his daughter. He can teach me about fishing, and I can teach him a thing or two about using a sword. For me, I just hope to redeem myself in the eyes of Ninjago for what I've done. I know it won't be easy, and there will be some who still despise me, but I'll try my best to prove I deserve a second chance. I still find it hard to believe we're currently on the same side after how you betrayed my brother and tried to kill us. I wish I could forget about what I've done. Did I hear someone say, wish? No! Stay back! We got a message from our spy. Apparently the League is going to find more allies through places like the Nether Realm. We cannot let them gain more support. I know where to find their lair. No, I've already failed at large-scale warfare. I'll send Nelson and Akita to make sure Asphira doesn't escape. They can find Realm Hoppers at Miley Borg's lab to get there. I know you haven't had the best experience with these samurai, but things should be different now. They have an emperor that cares about bringing peace to the realm. Yeah, but it's still gonna take some getting used to. After all, they did slaughter my people. I understand, but we can't let a terrible past hold us back from securing a great future. I'm here to speak with your emperor. Akita, I wasn't expecting to see you again. I prefer not to see you as well. We're here to talk about Asphira. Do you still have her in captivity? Yes, being trapped in ice is preventing her from using any magic. We took her to a more secure area where it's much colder. Can you show us? And let you possibly break her out? Like I would ever allow that to happen. It's alright, we only came to make sure that she wouldn't be a problem.
Such confidence can only get you so far!
He's not with us. I don't know how he got here. Let him go. Only if you let Asphira go. Otherwise, you will get to witness the end of the Purple Ninja. No, I will not be intimidated into causing this realm to fall.
Oh, don't worry. We can care less about your home. We're only interested in Ninjago. Now show us the way to her imprisonment.
Please, Vex, he'll die. Even if they are being honest, could I forgive myself for releasing a dangerous war criminal? If you do it for the right reason, you won't be held accountable. Why would you even care about him? He's not even a formling. He's not one of your people. Because he's my friend. Fine. Follow me if you want to see her.
If you dare trick us, you will be sorry.
Agreed. After all, the only one here that could be declared the King of Deception is yours truly.
How much further? I really don't care much for this weather.
Fortunately for you, we've made it. In there is Asphira. Do what you must to free her, but spare their lives.
Well, a deal is a deal.
I can't believe I got used as a hostage. This wasn't your fault. I could have prevented it if I saw them coming. Like you said, we need to focus on securing a great future, even if it's bleak for now. Maybe I can summon a creature to help us. Attempting to escape? Well, we can't have that. Ah, at last! No more ice! Well, looks like we've succeeded in getting ourselves a new chum. Another serpentine? An anacondrate, to be precise. The best serpentine of them all. That's debatable.
Let's not get into any arguments until we've made it back.
Unfortunately, they've already left. We need to get back to Ninjago. Dragons can travel between realms. General Vex, do you still have the Ice Dragon? The Ice Emperor took him out for a flight to check on a nearby village, but he should be willing to help you once he returns. Are you the Skull Sorcerer? I am. Well, we have good news. You won't have to suffer here anymore. Felicity can help open the bars. It's about time that happened. The Golden Realm has been infiltrated. With my students learning dragon power there, hopefully they can stop the Skull Sorcerer. If only Hazadura was still alive, then I could use his magic to deal with you in a matter of seconds. Yeah, well, I prefer not to be reminded of that creepy skull. Who needs magic when you have the power of luck? Not this time! So much for your escape plan. I'm starting to think your group is a lost cause doomed to fail. I'm not ready to give up just yet. The portal we opened is to your right. From there you are good to go. Ow! Now help me up so I can get out as well. I appreciate you helping me, but you should have considered that I don't waste time on those that can't help themselves. Hey, you can't just leave me! Lamar and I saved you! At least you've learned your lesson about trusting people you don't know. You can't hold me captive forever. Lamar will come for me. Oh no, your boyfriend is coming? Oh, I'm so scared! Since our enemies still have some of our friends as prisoners, we could make a trade.
So, how do we gain our immortality powers?
It's a simple process that shouldn't take long. All it takes is a bolt of energy from the Crystal King to activate it. Didn't you get your power before the Crystal King emerged? Some of us got it early, but only with minimal strength. We had the Crystal King update what we already had with the immortal aspect.
When it's all said and done, every enemy of ours will finally be gone. Now you will no longer have anything to fear.
This is wonderful! I can enjoy this world being burned to the ground without getting caught up in the crossfire!
So all of us that are planning to remake Ninjago are accounted for and ready to go.
Not everyone. We have a last-minute recruit. Finally, more food to barely feed all of us. Unfortunately for you, I'm not hungry. Now's our chance. Let's move. The main gate will be too obvious, so most of you will find an alternative gate, and we'll need a vehicle to get away. What about you? I've got to look for that Ravager Crystal to hopefully stop the destruction of our world before it happens. The Ice Emperor has to be coming eventually. I don't mind waiting. It's nice being in my home realm, though I do miss the other formlings. I'm glad that the Blizzard Samurai have regretted their actions, but having second thoughts about what happened in the past does not bring people back. Speaking of the past, have you gotten any more insight from the memories you've been seeing? Nothing new, just the location of the Ravager Crystal, which we failed to retrieve, and the conflict between the Golden Guardians and the Equestrian Dwellers. Do you know how the war started? Or is there a resolution against the Ravager Crystal that could counteract its power? It would be great if there was someone who could just give us a solution. Greetings. General Vex told me you two were stranded here in this realm. Sven, the original Master of Ice who gave Zane his powers. I hope that Zane and Pixel have been doing well in recent years. Are you ready to head back to Ninjago? For now, but I have an intuition that I'm gonna need your assistance again soon. I was certain this would be where the crystal would be. So this is how I die, with your ugly face being the last thing I get to see.
Kozu, what are you doing?
What I should have done a long time ago when I discovered your true intentions for this realm. I may despise the first Ninjitsu master, but I wouldn't go as far as destroying everything he made. You were the mysterious ally giving us information on the League, weren't you? There's a lot to learn about what you previously hated. I realize that this world and the people that inhabit it don't deserve to suffer. Now go, and make it so Ninjago will continue to thrive. Thank you. I'll make sure to tell the others of your sacrifice. Make sure the Lightning Ninja knows I am sorry about what happened with Vanessa.
You would waste years of loyalty to me for a life-changing experience in the past?
There's more to life than conquering. It took me a while, but I know that now.
I created you thousands of years ago. It is only poetic that I will be the one to break you! What a disappointment.
We are almost out. Just need to find the last set of codes.
I've got it. Their cybersecurity is strong, I'll give them that. Finally leaving this nightmare of a place. I've already spent 3 months here as a janitor before coming here as a prisoner, and I don't plan to return.
Sorry to burn down your hopes of freedom, but we can't let you regroup. The less problems we can have later on, the more likely we can reach our promised paradise on the horizon. One where I don't have to worry about revenge.
You are all naive to think that there is anywhere to run once we change this world for the better. It's better to hope for the light at the end of the tunnel rather than to give up and never search for it. I think it's time to show this league what a lesson in true teamwork is like. Never underestimate the A-Team. I hope that you will regret joining forces with evil.
Oh, yeah!
Ugh, take her out.
Jacob!
That's what you get for that awful singing. A master of nature against my vines of illusion. This will be fun.
Here I am! No, wait! I'm right here! Good luck defeating me! Ah!
She deserved that.
She's only a pale knockoff of my old ghost buddies. Oh!
Harumi, why are you here?
Does that answer your question? I knew that you would never change who you are. An apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Well, as you can see... Lloyd had faith in you! Some things are more important than you realize. Like what? Providing yourself a cozy position of power? If you survive, do not follow me. I killed your mother. At least her daughter will be joining her soon. I'm not afraid of your water. Actually, you do look intimidating. Who was that? Wait, who am I? And where am I? No. Okay, I definitely can't stay like that for too long. Once a traitor, always a traitor. I expected better than that. Go help the others. I've got this. Seems like we're both proficient at acting like chameleons. Two can play at that game. Hey Vanya, it's been a while. What's the matter? Feeling shy? I'm not shy at all. Such a primitive choice of weapon. Ugh! Should have stayed away from making bad life choices. I can say the same about you. Flintlock! Get out of here. It's not too late for you to have freedom. Something you won't be experiencing much longer. I don't even need to use my element on what you call metal. I can clearly see which one of us is superior. The cavalry has arrived. I'm not dealing with that. It's time to go home. We just gotta make sure they won't be following us. This should take care of that problem. I was hoping that loyalty to your captain meant something. You never did use all of your wishes. Swear allegiance to us, and I'll grant your ability to live on. Just get it over with already. Well, if that's what you truly desire.
Unfortunately, the prisoners escaped, but we have an advantage that they don't know about.